In the era of NEET re-examination, youth unrest, and changes in socio-political dynamics on a daily basis, one thing is clear. The only thing that's constant is change. And naturally, ISC also changes. Be it regulations, syllabus, or course preferences, not being on top of it all can get really messy really quickly. So the question remains, how do you stay updated on all of it? And I have a very simple solution. You stay connected, you do your best, and you watch a How to ISC video which tells you everything you need to know without doing a shred of your own research, because I got a 98.5% and I got you. Or I don't know anything. Now, the first most obvious change is the syllabus. Syllabus changes every single year, and in fact, there are revisions to the same syllabus every month around, leading up to maybe August or September to many different subjects, be it political science, psychology, even sometimes English. So, what's best for you to do is download the syllabus and keep referring to it as you finish chapters up until July and August, and only then I would recommend that you download it and stick it into your notebook or paste it or staple it, however you want to do it, so that you can refer it as much as possible, because whatever is outside of syllabus likely will not be asked. You can check out the syllabus at cisce.org, where all the syllabus and their revised versions are available for free online. Please check it out, please print it out, and refer to it on a routinely basis, because you do not want to work hard and end up studying something that's completely out of syllabus that sometimes even your teachers don't catch up on. Another niche and important change this year is that your marks are no longer going to be calculated as your best of 4. It's always going to be taken as best of 5, which means English plus 4 other subjects. So this is bad if you've taken only 5 subjects and you were planning to not really focus on one subject because you thought that you were going to take your best of 4, because that's no longer true anymore. You're going to have to focus on everything equally. Everything else is kind of basic. So for us, we used to get 2 certificates after you pass 12th grade ISC, a statement of marks along with a pass certificate. You're going to be getting both of them in one, which is going to save paper, I guess. I don't know, I just thought you should know. Certain subject combinations like physics with engineering sciences as well as mathematics with applied mathematics will no longer be permitted in ISC, which means that you're going to have to choose one or the other. Now, when it comes to the difference between mathematics and applied mathematics, from my research, I figured out that mathematics is more applicable for people going into the sciences, into engineering, into something that requires a lot more hefty version of mathematics, whereas applied mathematics is going to be more useful for the humanities stream, maybe if you're going to psychology, or something that doesn't really require math as much but will give you a solid foundation for a deeper study into any of it. Another thing that I found is that in class 10, new courses such as AI, robotics, and the Bhutia language has been added, whereas in class 12, only the Bhutia language has been added. Another interesting thing is that every school is given a guideline to publicly distribute and print out syllabus, and that's important because you can have a check if you are receiving the syllabus on time. And whether or not you're getting it doesn't really matter. Just make sure that you go to cisc.org regularly and are up to date with whatever is given there, be it the guidelines for grammar format, a letter writing format, or a different revised changes folder, which was there for us last year. So just make sure that you do not rely on whatever physical thing you get, because that could be before the revised changes took place. That is how you survive the new changes in IC 2027. And that's the video, guys. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel, as well as comment down below whatever you think I should talk about next. And another thing I would like to let you know is that if there is an unforeseen change that happens to the ISC board this year, I just want you to remain calm, because everyone in ISC would be going through the same change, and so you're definitely not alone. And also, at the end of the day, it's just an exam, and it's just 8 months of your life. They don't really determine the outcome of your life, no matter how good, no matter how bad. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.